All right, guys, welcome back to one of our final rounds of presentation. Today we have the group ready. They're presenting on managing strategy. They're going to be looking at some core concepts, which talks about defining strategic management. They're also going to some advantages and disadvantages when it come to corporate strategies. We're looking at types as well of corporate strategies. We're also going to be talking about competitive advantages and when it comes to that, right? And they're going to be giving a host of local examples, right, when it comes to beliefs. And of course, they're going to be discussing current strategic management issues, and we're talking about contemporary issues, right, that are current in our beliefs and society today. All right, so the presenters are ready, so I'm going to give them the chance now to take it over. All right, so you guys can go ahead.
Sir, you could please get up the PowerPoint.
Yeah, it's up now.
All right.
Again, make sure everybody mic is mute except the person that's talking, right, to avoid feedback. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, class. Today, me and my group members will be presenting on managing strategies. My group members are Cheryl Mushkam, Marvelia Kal, Daniel Mangar, Marsha Lucas, Francelia Paul, and myself, Glenicia Param.
Excuse me too, Aline.
Oh, Aline Morera.
Next slide, please. All right, so on the agenda, first we will be defining what is strategic management and explain why it's important. Secondly, we're going to explain what managers do during the 6 steps of the strategic management process. So you will know how to identify your own personal strengths and weaknesses and deal with them. You will also develop your skills at strategic planning. Thirdly, describe the 3 types of corporate strategies. Fourth, we're going to describe competitive advantage and the competitive strategies organization use to get it. And fifth, we're going to discuss current strategic management issues. Next slide, please.
Okay, strategic management is the ongoing plan, monitoring, analysis, and assessment.
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
Okay, strategic management is the ongoing planning, monitoring, analysis, and assessment of all necessities an organization need to meet its goal and objective. An example of this would be Coca-Cola wants to introduce a new model of Coke, so they have to come up with what new model this would be, the price and the advertisement of this, or how they would advertise this product. Secondly, strategies, the plans for how the organization will do what it's in business to do, how it will compete successfully, and how it will attract and satisfy its customers in order to achieve its goals. An example would be like a boutique with their pricing strategies must be a reasonable and also to make a profit. They must have good customer service, so they must improve their customer service. You know, customer service can either make or break your business, so which means it is very important. Growth sales for a new product. How can you improve the sales of your new product? And a business model. A business model is basically a company's plan for making a profit. It identifies the product or service the business will sell. The target market is it has identified and the extent it's anticipated. And a new business would be an example of this. Let's say I want to start a new business. You know, my main goal is to make a profit. So this is where business model comes in. And thirdly, why is strategic management important? It can help your organization that is struggling to achieve their projected strategic outcome by focusing on the details of planning. Secondly, provide solid guidance for creating clear, simple, and understandable plans that are well structured and achievable. It attempts to prepare the organization for future challenges and play the role of pointer in exploring opportunities that and also helps identifying ways to those opportunities. An example will also be court. Let's say courts want to introduce a new furniture line, so they decide to implement strategic management to ensure that the product release goes smoothly, efficiently, and consistently across all the retail locations. Take it away, Bernicia.
Next slide, sir. Next slide. The 6 steps of strategic management process. Management process, a 6 step process that encompasses strategic planning, implementation, and evaluation. Step 1, identifying the organization's current mission, goals, and strategies. Mission, a statement of purpose of an organization. The scope of its product and services. The goals, the foundation for further planning, measurable performance targets. And an example I would use is DigiNet. DigiNet mission is to provide internet access, and their goal is to be the number one internet provider in Belize. And I'll just stress on the measurable performance target. Like I said, the Jeanette, and maybe they have a short-term goal. Maybe within a week they would want to find if they could get 100 customers. Then maybe their long-term goal then will be if they can extend their internet service to the rural areas in the country, like how right now there's a COVID maybe, and the students need internet in the back villages. Maybe they would want to have that long term goal. Next slide, sir. Step 2, doing an internal analysis. The environmental scanning of specific and general environment focuses on identifying opportunities and threats. So, like I said, the Jeanette, they will have to scope out where which areas need internet, and that will be their opportunity to put in their service there and provide internet. But then their threat will be smart, because maybe smart would want to compete against them. Step 3, doing an internal analysis. Assessing organizational resources, capabilities, and activities. Strength. Strengths create value for customer and strengthen competitive position of its firm. Weaknesses can place the firm at a competitive disadvantage. So maybe their strength will be maybe instead of using the internet signal, maybe they have the fiber optic wire they run, so maybe that could reach in the back villages. Maybe their weaknesses, maybe they don't have enough resources, and such forth. Next slide, sir. Okay. Step 1, step 2, and step 3 is what we call the SWOT analysis. And the SWOT analysis is an analysis of the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and strengths. Step 4, formulating strategies. This is where now um, formulating strategies, develop and evaluate strategic alternatives. Select appropriate strategies for all in the organization. Provides relative advantage over competitors. Match organizational strength to environmental opportunities. Correct weaknesses and guard against threats. So this is now where the Jeanette would get all their information from the SWOT analysis and put it together, and based on that SWOT analysis, they will get their strength and how they can go about with their plan in providing internet to many villages as they could, or many um, rural areas. Okay, step 5. Implementing strategies. Implementation. Effectively fitting organizational structure and activities to the environment. This is now where they will put the information gathered from formulating strategies into action. So this is now where they will go out and find their strengths and so forth. Step 6, evaluating results. After they put their information into action and it's going on, this is where now they will go and overlook then the process and see how effective the strategy is and what adjustment they would need to do to be the country's number one internet provider. Take it over now, Franceli.
What is cooperative strategy? An organizational strategy that determines what businesses and company is in or wants to be in. And they seek to create a corporate value and motivate the workforce to implement the proper actions to achieve the customer's satisfaction. This is basically talking about or dealing with the satisfaction of customers so that, for example, that I can relate to like a market where the sellers should sell products that are reliable and with an affordable price in order their customer would not have any complaints with them. Next slide.
There are three types of corporate strategy. The first type is growth strategy. Growth strategy is when an organization wants to expand into number of markets served or products offered to its current business or businesses. An example of growth strategy would be like with the internet suppliers, like in the one that they sell the Jeanette. This one has better quality, like with the speed, unlike the other ones. Under growth strategy, we have four different strategies. The first one is concentration, which focuses on its primary line of business and increases the number of products offered or market served in its primary business. The second one is vertical integration, whereby we have the backward vertical integration. The organization becomes its own supplier. The second one would be forward vertical integration. The integration, this integration is this integration becomes its own distributor. And we have the horizontal integration where a company grows by combining with competitors. We also have diversification. Related diversification is when a company combines with other companies in different but related industries. The second strategy would be stability strategy, in which an organization continues to do what it is currently doing. An example of stability strategy would be like a liquor industry because it is under strict control. In this industry, there should be no change in strategy or in the production process. The third strategy is renewal strategy. It is a strategy designed to address billing performance. An example of renewal strategy would be like in a business, let's say in this case of the pandemic, groceries are being bought by the customers like every month end. But due to this pandemic, some of these people or the customers are being in place in like the example the food organization which helps with packages to give the people. So in these businesses, they begin to see a decline in performance of income coming in to the business. So in this case, they can create a strategy to alleviate these problems. Next slide.
All right, guys, the competitive advantage. So the competitive advantage refers to the factors that allows a company to produce goods or services better or more cheaper than its rivals, so its competitors. These factors allow the productive entity to generate more sales or super margins compared to its market rivals. One second, guys. Perfect. Sorry about that. So under the competitive advantage, we have, well, I have listed three major factors that allows the competitive advantages to take place. And the three that I have listed are benefits, target market, and competition. Let's start with benefits. What is the real benefit for your product? What is the real benefit that your product provides? So it must be something that your customers truly need. It must also offer real value. You must know your product's features, its advantages, and how they benefit your customers. You must also stay up to date on the new trends that affect your product. This includes new technology. For example, the newspapers. So the newspapers were slow to respond to the availability of free news on the internet. We once knew that before social media became popular, most people used to get their news sources from newspaper. Take for example in today's world, the people you would normally see buying a newspaper or reading a newspaper would be our elders. That is because that is the source that they usually use to get to keep updated with what's going on in the country. Fast forward to today, everything is social media. So most, if not all, of the news outlets have publishes their news or their information on a Facebook page, on an Instagram page, on Twitter, etc. So the benefits now of the newspaper, while it does have valuable information, they would need to keep up with, they would need to do something else. Let's say, for example, maybe have a Facebook page in order to keep up with their benefits since we're living in a changing world and they need to be optimized with technology. Now, your target market. Your target market, who are your customers? What are their needs? You've got to know exactly who buys from you and how you can make their life better. That's how you create demand, the driver of all economic growth. Newspapers again. So your target group for a news market, like I mentioned, would be the elder people. But who is it that is mostly keeping up with news these days? Let's say, for example, the corona epidemic, right? While the newspapers are good, it does take time and matter for it to be published. It does cost, and people might not get it as fast as they may be able to see it on social media. So what these newsletters are now doing, because of their target market, they're now publishing these information on social media whereby it is easily accessible for their customers. Another target market example would be, let's take for example, Smart and BTL, right? So at BTL, we know that most, the attorneys are, the attorneys are pretty much allowing people to work from home or advising people to work from home because of the pandemic we're facing. Schools have been closed, and most students, if not all, are doing online work or completing their courses online. Let's say BTL has, because of the competitive advantage and they're trying to target markets, instead of targeting hotels, resorts, and hotel or resorts, they would now target students or workers, being that hotels and resorts, they're not getting that much market from them because of tourism, right? They're being affected by tourism. So while a hotel might go from 100 megabytes to just 30, people at home might upgrade from a 30 to a 50 megabyte. Their children might need the internet to utilize their schoolwork, and they themselves might need the internet to work. So the target market for BTL and Smart would now change from hotels and resorts to at home, right? To houses, to different houses. And then we have competition. Have you identified your real competitors? They aren't just similar companies or products. They also include anything else your customer could do to meet the need that you can fulfill. An example of this again would be BTO and Smart. The pandemic that we're currently facing has left a lot of people unemployed, or a lot of people pays or salaries has been cut. So BTL and Smart needs to figure out how is it that they could take advantage of this, right? Let's say BTL has, let's say, because of the competitive advantage, BTL offer to waive its customers' fee by 50%. Because Smart wants a better deal or wants to gain more BTL customers, what Smart can do is go ahead and waive 55 to 60% of each customer's bill. That is a competition that is going on. Another one that they can do is that since most students are now utilizing home internet, and workers, of course, they can offer free installation. Let's say BTL offer free installation. Smart might want to come with a better competition. So while Smart might be offering free installation, they can also put in a 2 month or a 1 month free without any bill, right? That is competition. So competitive advantage is what the company does to ensure that they are on top of the other companies in their industry or anything that might be in competition with them. I move on to Aline.
Okay, guys. Competitive strategies organization use. So you guys would want to know what is competitive strategies. It is the positioning of a company in its competitive environment. So Porter's three competitive strategies are cost, leadership, differentiation, and focus strategies. The first one, cost leadership, is a business or a competitive strategies in which the organization competes on the basis of having the lowest cost in the industry. In order for any business to have an advantage, there must be a good product, good quality, good features, so that it can capture a person's or a customer. The main thing is to open up a significant or rare cost gap, which overall the other competitors, so that they can manage the cost of the business. So overall, cost leadership is a company that is trying to be the lowest cost producer and get a cost advantage, but the price cannot get too low or the cost advantage. So example in the leaves would be like 3 star versus quality poultry when it comes down to low prices, you know? Not to be harsh on quality poultry, but it's kind of expensive. So 3 star would be the one that will, have a cheaper advantage and it's more less. And another one would be Atlantic Insurance, RFNG, and Sagicor. They have to give their customers somewhat of a low price to not only gain customers but to compete within the business. So that is where the cost leadership goes in when it comes to lowest cost in the industry. And the other one, differentiation strategies, it competes on the basis of having unique products that are widely valued by customers. So customers value that difference and they're willing to pay that price. So it is like you identify a number of needs that buyers see valuable or important. This means that the company needs to spend a little more money in its business. So the differentiation strategies to make the company go up and upgrade, they need to have unique product features, unique product performance need to be on A1 on point, and exceptional service, meaning top shasha, the highest, and quality, exceptional service, quality of inputs, and it also everybody, do you hear me?
You're breaking up, Aline.
Are you broke up?
Yeah. Talk again. Say something.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear that now. You could proceed.
Okay. And the other one, it has to have customer perceive the product to be different and better. That is under differentiation.
You're breaking
So
up
different.
again.
Do you hear me now?
We could hear you now.
Okay. Differentiation can be based on differentiation strategies can be based on the product, image, durability, after sales quality, and the different features. Like for example, in Belize, when it comes down to James Boss, they have when it comes down to the seating, you know, some seating you go in, it already have torn seats and it's not comfortable. It's leather. So to let the customer have a different perspective of the product, what they need to do is need to have air conditioner or have nice comfortable seats for the people to have. And the other one is Tropic versus Maya. Like Maya will have to either upgrade by having treats inside the plane or having a bigger plane. So that is the difference. So what differentiation strategy basically is the company spending a lot of money, but also not only spending that amount of money. They have a better product to suit the customer needs. The other one is focus strategies. What focus do is compete in a narrow segment with either a cost advantage or a differentiation advantage. So the first one, focus cost leadership, are the same as the cost advantage, offers the product or service to a small range each of a customer at the lowest price available on the market. Like for example, green Sapal, and maybe they will tell people in the market, no harsh feelings when it comes to green Sapal, but they are a little expensive. You know.
Aline, you're broke up already.
Again? How no?
Yeah.
Yeah, for green Sapal and the local market people, no harsh feelings to green Sapal, but they're kind of a little expensive, and the market people they're cheaper. So in focus cost leadership, it lowers the price. So when it comes down to this, it have a big advantage on the people that is out in the market. And the other one is focus differentiation strategies. Offer a product to a small range of customers at the best price value on the market. For example, like when you talk about differentiation, you need to have a different strategies so that the customers can see something better in the company. So like the chocolate factory, for example, they only not sell chocolate. They have a different product. So if you have partners, something like that, they have like a chocolate soap, but you know it having its own minerals and stuff like that to take off your skin. So they come with different other strategies. Maybe have a chocolate wine or something like that. That is what can upgrade a competitive strategies and make the organization boom. Take it away, Daniel.
Good afternoon, everyone. My part of the presentation is current strategic management issues, and just to give you a backdown, a run-up of current strategic management issues. Strategic management issue is a set of actions which is implemented by an organization to achieve its goals. So it completely changes the mindset of an organization about how well they perform. Organizations use strategic management to complete their tasks or tend to have higher performance levels as compared to others, which is very useful for companies and their managers. A company faces changing institutions continually to cope up with the changes. They use strategic plans to decide what actions to take and how to overcome the problems. To handle all the employees at once is very difficult. So this organizations basically use strategic management to manage and to manage their organization and the employees within the infrastructure and to encourage them towards success. So the strategic management does push the employees, push the organization into achieving the organizational goal. Strategic management is basically to take actions for development of an organization in behalf of their owners by keeping the budget and the resources in mind. So they say that you don't go over budget and make sure you keep your business well managed and up to date. The strategic leadership is the ability to anticipate, envision, maintain flexibility, think strategically, and work with others in the organization to initiate changes that will create a viable and valuable future for the organization. So this strategic is a leadership, and this basically is for the managers. They shouldn't be anticipating about anything. They should have an envision about what their goal is and how to achieve it. Maintain flexibility, work around times, get things done, ensure your goal is met on time. Think strategically, meaning like you think out of the box, you make sure you do everything to time. And work with others in the organization, meaning just that you work lenient and close with everyone in the organization so you achieve your goal. Sir, go to the next slide. Okay. Strategic flexibility. That is the ability to recognize major external environmental changes, to quickly commit resources, and to recognize when a strategic decision isn't working. So this clearly says that for external environmental changes. For external environmental changes is to just be able to change as plans change, to quickly commit to resource, make sure you have everything working, to recognize when strategic decision is not working. So if you come up with a plan and this plan is not working, you have to find the solution for a plan or either go to our next one. Managers can use e-business strategies to reduce costs, to determine the firm's product and service, to target specific customer groups, or to lower costs by standardizing certain office functions. Thank you for your attention.
Hi, group. Very impressed with the level of examples you've displayed today. How well you're able to kind of touch on all the core concepts and using multiple examples for each section, right? Very impressed. That's an impressive, right, aspect of your presentation, right? So we go in now to the summary section. Again, we move on and we're going to be summarizing your individual parts. You're not going to summarize your entire presentation. Let me repeat that again. You are not going to summarize your entire presentation. You are just going to do a synopsis of a takeaway. What was one of the core things that you took away from your particular part, your particular section, all right? Again, this group, very impressive the way we're able to break down the core concepts and using local examples, right? Very impressive, very on point, right, when it comes to that. So I applaud you all for that effort, all right? So let's go right into it then. I'll put on back my screen sharing, and we'll go in the same order as we had on the group listing. All right, same order on the group listing. So let me pull up that real quick here. So we'll start with start here at the top, right? Close. Claudia.
Good afternoon, sir. In a short summary of what I presented on was about the three types of the corporate strategy, which were the growth strategy. This strategy is about a business doing an expansion, whether on their services or with their products. The other strategy is the stability. This is when an organization continues to do what it has been currently doing. On the last strategy was renewal. This strategy is designed to address dealing of the business performance. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Um, let's move on to the next person we have here, which is Marsha.
Okay, so first let's discuss what is strategic management, which is the application of your knowledge, skills, and technique, and which means this actually take time. Secondly, I define strategies, which is what is the organization plan and how it will satisfy its customers. Furthermore, I mentioned business model, which is a design for the successful operation of its business. In conclusion, I talked about why strategic management is important, which is because the results in a higher organization performance. It coordinates diverse units and it helps them to focus on organizational goals.
Excellent summary there, Marsha. Right, in a nutshell there. All right, let's move on to the next person then. Next person we have up next is Daniel.
Okay, I presented on current strategic management issue. That is basically the implementation is the actions taken by businesses or organizations to achieve their goals, and um, as this is an issue that organization usually faces because as a plan change, so should the business change, and sometimes the employees have a hard time adapting to that. And I also presented on the strategic leadership, which is basically a leadership which the manager should take up because a manager is the most important person of a business. And also, I presented on strategic flexibility. Um, just a quick rundown. It's an recognized major external environmental changes. You are to be able to quickly commit to resources, and a manager should be able to recognize this a strategic decision that is not working. And another is the managers use e-business strategies, say to reduce costs in the business and to differentiate between products and service that they provide. And also the e-business is for them to have a lower cost of of a product or service, but to target a specific group of customers. Thank you.
Good job. Right. Good summary there. Right. Moving on. Everything is going really smooth right now. Um, Aline, let's go. You're next.
Okay, guys. What I covered was competitive strategies organization, and according to Michael Porter's and his three competitive strategies, it is basically on the cost leadership, differentiation, and the focus strategies. And it talks about how businesses compete at the lowest cost in their industry so that they can be on top. And it talks about the unique product that customers values and see different and the better in it. And it further emphasizes on the competing and the narrowing segment within the cost advantage and differentiation advantage within an organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Aline. Move on. Next up, we have Cheryl. You're up.
Good afternoon once again, guys. So what I did was the competitive advantage. In a nutshell, that is what sets an organization apart. So why is your organization or company better than your competitor? under under competitive advantages, I covered three factors, which are benefits, your target market, and your competition. Simply, your benefit is how is it that your product is benefiting your customers? Your target market is who are your customers, and your competition, who are your competitors, and what are you doing to ensure that you are on top? That is competitive advantages.
All right, thank you so much. Let's move on to the next presenter here. Let's go. Celia.
The cooperative strategies can be summarized as the fulfilling the desires of customers.
Hello.
Hello.
Check one. Are you on? All right, let's continue there, Miss Paul.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, continue.
The cooperative strategies can be summarized as the fulfilling the desires of customers. That could be summarized as the cooperative strategy.
All right, thank you there, Miss Paul. Anything else, Benchan? You're okay? That's it?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Only
thank
that.
you. All right, get the next person there online. Miss Param. So I'm Miss Param next.
Okay, good afternoon once again. So basically, I presented on the 6 steps of strategic management, which is the first step is the mission and goals and example. And the example I did was VisionNet. The second step, the external analysis, and that focuses on the opportunity and threats of the organization. Step three, the internal analysis, which focuses within the organization's strengths and weaknesses. Step four, formulating strategies, which this is when they use the SWOT analysis to gather main information. Step five, implementing strategies, which now they put their information into action and use it. Step six, evaluating results. Now the company will go back and check if their strategies is working and make adjustments to what necessities or they need. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Param. All right, so we come to the end. I'm very impressed, right? Very impressed with this particular group. With the amount of examples you all gave, right? You're setting the bar for the next group to kind of come in and do the same thing. When it comes to the core concepts, you explain all the core concepts in detail, right? That was a good thing. And you also use a lot of beliefs and examples when you're doing your presentation, throughout your presentation. And you explain all your concepts really, really well, right? So again, excellent job. I applaud the group, right? You all did well. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna end the YouTube live stream, and then I want to discuss one more thing with you guys offline. Just stay online for about 2 more minutes, please.